Hey everyone, how's it going? It is either Randy Chavez coming out today with a VeVe OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love you all. Earth 2 as well. Everyone say hello, Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. And become a member and join Patreon. Also, Raythax.eth domain name is not financial advice. So yeah, we have a couple of things to go over. We'll start with Earth 2. We have an update from Shane saying it's great to see some dedicated Earth 2 players 2x or even 3x their normal daily land detected ether rate via rating. It has been especially beneficial for smaller players so far, but for those saying civilians won't go live for months, I can tell you it will be a lot sooner than that. So to the whales and bigger players, you have some incoming relief on the way. I realize that there is a clear barrier to entry for new players as it takes time to convert enough essence to build and power Sidroids, but as you know, I'm all for rewarding those who have supported and believed in the project over time. Been in since December of 2020. Therefore, for now, rating really is an exclusive reward to all of our stalwart players who have been collecting their ether daily over the past 2 years and have been actively taking part in other opportunities when available. So enjoy the open rating season when it lasts, and as things will start to change and become more competitive once Sidroids are sellable, player-to-player contracts go live, more accounts become more active, and Essence is available for purchase on external exchanges and has a trading value. Oh, sorry, reading this for the first time here. In addition to these core feature releases, I'm actually really excited about some of the information we plan to disclose over the next couple of months, which will include important details about the ecosim and some very interesting information about Essence, including teasers about the supply, utility, signing value, distribution, benefits of tiered land, and more as we make our way closer to the official white paper. No dates being set as of yet. I would not expect Essence to go live until Q4, maybe. We'll see. But it's been interesting to see the various strategies players have executed in order to create successful rating campaigns. I personally spend a little time daily and manage around 300 ether without much effort. I understand what some may not think is worth it and just want to collect directly from their land, but if civilians end up costing 20 ether, then that's 15 civilians a day for me who will streamline my rating missions and may also turn out to be useful for other things over time. If I choose to transform that ether into essence, with the current conversion, it would work out to be about 20 essence a day. While it may not seem like much, and it's fair to say we have no idea what the short or long-term value of essence will be, what I can say is our plans are looking very good, and there will be extensive utility for essence. So over time, months or years, who knows where the essence you're mining today might end up, especially for those who are patient. And remember, the above, ether is from rating alone, not considering the ether detectable simply by owning Earth 2 land with an active mentor. As far as I know, the total max supply for Essence is supposed to be about $5 billion. And I feel like millions upon millions have been burned, if not tens of millions. So yeah, anyway, we're going to get over to some, comment down below what you think of that. We're going to get to some VeVe stuff now. OMI not having the best of days. It went down to 000779, I think, at some point. I had filled in a couple orders, so I got another 100 or something thousand. So I have 155.4 million OMI now. It's gonna be 155.5 pretty soon at the end of the day. Chavez, I thought you were getting to 160. I'm trying. It's just some delays have been happening. I will get there. I promise. Yeah, this is stupid. These prices are stupid. Now, what happens if Bitcoin goes from, 28K down to 14K again? The good thing about OMI not being on any exchanges is that it's kind of insulated from a lot of those things. Does that mean it's not going to go down at all? No, I would imagine that it would dump a little bit, yes. Could we get to 0006s? I doubt that, but if we do, great. I'll buy a whole bunch more. If not, no big deal. I'm dollar cost averaging here though, and I'll keep you all posted. Okay, Jonathan Majors has been arrested. He is not necessarily going to jail. He has not been convicted, but it's for domestic violence. What happens to the price of Kang? What happens to the Kang comments? What happens in our VeVe thing? The good thing about this is that the Kang, whether in the comics, which again has no resemblance to Jonathan Majors at all, or Kang that has been released in 2 different rarities over on the VeVe app, also really has no resemblance to Jonathan Majors at all. So if this was a mighty based on Jonathan Majors, like, oh, okay, yeah, then I could see it going down a little bit, even though he hasn't been convicted, even though there has been no trial. I don't think sufficient enough evidence has been coming forth. Is he guilty or not? I have no idea. He very well could be. He could be a very bad man. He could be a very nice man. I have no idea. Steering clear of that. But as far as VeVe is concerned and some of the Kang variants that we have, I wouldn't expect anything because, again, none of them are specifically based on him. Anyway, moving on. Someone asked if all the platinum posters will all be secret rare. I'm not 100% sure about that. It would make sense that it would be. They would all be very, very rare. Again, if they were split evenly, you have less than 500 of each, and that's if they're all split evenly. They won't be. You might have some a little bit geared towards Mickey and Minnie, maybe a little bit towards Zumbo, probably a little bit less towards Donald, but we'll see. The potions I do expect to get to $100. I know they're going to start at 30, but they're very scarce, and if you can get a poster, which again, the mini poster secret rare that we have, there's I think 350, so it means about 253 of them, I think, and they're going for over $200. So if all of these are pretty similar, let's say they're around 400 each, and they're going for $150, well, why would I not buy a potion, get the poster, sell it, and then net an extra $30-$40? And that's not including the people that are going to get those potions next week and they're just going to hodl and they're not going to use them. So I do think these are going to be worth it. I do think now, again, you obviously need the collectibles or one of the collectibles in order to do it. I don't have any. I think Minnie is very undervalued. I did a live stream on that the other day. I think I did a video on that the other day. Again, just my opinion. And Smarty Pants, I had mentioned him in a stream the other day. Like, I know he had close to 400 Plutos at one point. I wonder how many Plutos he has now, those Pluto lenticular cards. Well, he has almost 500 now. He has 485 lenticular Plutos, more than anyone. That is more than some people have collectibles in the whole collection. And those are not cheap. They're not like $15, $20. They are like $100 each. Dude is a mad lad. Anyway, whales are still buying. We have Wallace Cotton Jr. over on the Facebook saying, well, today I did inventory on my complete collection and currently 42% is receiving MCP low mint bonuses. My preferred strategy is not only working, but I'm officially addicted to low mints. Half of my low mints are under top 3%, collectors at heart, or die. So you have a bunch of different ways that you can generate more points. You can get a lot of things, complete other sets, or you could have low mints. Mr. 41.eth is probably going to be sitting pretty. Prophet, Sanjay, Mr. MC1. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of people sitting really pretty. I have a bunch of low mint mighties. I'm very proud of that. VeVe Magic, bless her heart, I love her so much. She goes out and posts a realization following my Disney day. The fact that the Platinum Moments collection directly correlates to pins as physical counterparts is a huge deal, in my opinion. Disney pin collectors are avid collectors. My friend Justin Pierce and my cousin Steph Santano has been on the podcast talking about this before. They both used to work at Disney. They can agree and attest to the fact that, yes, those people are crazy. They're crazy themselves. They love collecting these things. Anyway, VeVe Magic says, perfect demographic to reach one day. And here are them. And these are just this four. Obviously, you have the Dumbo, the Mickey, the Minnie, and the Donald. But when I asked her how many of these there actually are, she's like, there's like 22, 24 of them in this specific platinum type of setting. So I think we could have, if it's an average of 4, let's say there's 24 of them and there's an average of 4 per drop, then we have 5 other drops left. Comment down below which characters you want to see. VeVe Viral goes and posts, how likely is OMI to reach at least 1 penny by spring of 2025? Now, 39% of people, including myself, had mentioned 70% likely plus. 12% of people were kind of in the middle. They said 40 to 70%. 14% of people did not have a lot of faith, 10 to 40%. And 35% of people said less than 10% likely. So a lot of these people are saying that in the next 2 years, OMI will not go to a penny. So, of course, I had to retweet this and be like, y'all are going to be hella surprised and be like, we're probably going to reach, OMI, 1 cent OMI at some point next year. And maybe I'll have this in the title. This is my new $10,000 bet. I currently have a $5,000 bet saying we're either going to get KuCoin, Binance, or Coinbase by the end of this year. And if we do, great, $5,000 richer. If we don't, well, I got to shell it out. This new bet, $10,000, and it's going to be with a guy named Retail Pleb. I'm going to follow him at Retail Reply Guy. And he is a... I won't disclose a lot of information about him, but just know that Foster Hilt is being like the escrow service manager provider there, and we had all sort of like, okay, here's my 10K. He showed me he has 10K, and we're good. The bet is on, and the bet is if we reach 1 penny on any exchange at some point before December 31st, 2024, then I win 10 grand. If we do not, then I give him 10 grand. So that's the things of the bet. Obviously, I don't condone gambling. YouTube, don't ask me for this. But this is something I'm doing because why would you turn down like a free 10 grand? This is silly. It's only 1 penny. That should happen next year at some point. Could it happen this year? Not likely, but anything's possible. Other news, we have Harris saying, quick question, VeVe official, are you guys still on track for VeVeVerse Phase 1 to be delivered in 6 days? Because they originally did say we'd like to release it by Q1. He says, if not, please communicate. The community appreciates transparency. You don't have to ghost us in case the deadline is missed. Okay. Ask David Yu, Mitch M, call me Rhys, etc., etc. I've told people that we'll probably get VeVeVerse at some point in Q2, and we'll probably get Phase 2 of the VeVeVerse. Again, there's 4 phases that we know about. Phase 2 will probably be sometime in Q4, second half of the year. So Rhys does respond, and he says, hey fam, they're just guidelines as to how it will roll out and what to expect in each phase, not deadlines, which we have communicated on many occasions. We'll let you know, though, when the first phase is ready to go, as with all feature rollouts. So until then, y'all can chill, all good. And so Rhys is just kind of giving us a little bit of reassurance there, being like, hey, it's all right, they're just guidelines. It's like when they're talking about the pirate code and Pirates of the Caribbean, the code is just more guidelines, and, kind of the same here. Some things that they want to hit, if they can, great. If not, no big deal. But like I said, I would expect Phase 1 of the VeVeVerse next quarter, and I would expect Phase 2 of the VeVeVerse to be the second half of this year. I think the second half of this year is going to be really dope. But again, that's just my opinion. Also, be advised, guys. If you're all chill, this doesn't really apply to you. But some people, every now and then, y'all know who you are, can get heated, and every now and then, passion overtakes you, and that can like if you're in another Discord server and people know who you are and you associate yourself with VeVe, and you act a fool, that reflects bad on VeVe. So if somebody goes into another Discord server, I won't say who, I won't say which Discord server, and says, yeah, sorry that your drop system is trash and you have to put a 5-minute chat delay on your Discord server because all of the complaining, blah 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 blah. Maybe that's why. You run the risk of getting yourself banned from that Discord server, have a really tarnish, VeVe fam name, and also I wouldn't be surprised if you had been previously banned from other Discord servers. I'm just throwing that out there. We represent the community. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Sleeping comics. Meow.